What's up, guys? Chase fan number 9 here, and I'm here today to talk about last night's cup race at Chicagoland Speedway, the Camping World 400. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, first of all, we begin things off with Austin Dillon starting on the pole. And is it me? Because every time yesterday and Talladega when Dillon was on the pole, Chevrolet ended up winning, and they were both Hendrick drivers. I'm seeing something. When Dillon got his first pole in that Daytona 500, when Junior won, Chevrolet won, obviously. So yeah, I'm starting to see something happen. But anyways, yeah. So that was pretty fun. Um, so Dillon Harvick started in the front row, and Daniel Hemrick, who started third, dropped back. And then, next thing I know, Jimmy Johnson was battling for the lead, and he managed to take the lead and clear Dillon for it. And they were side by side in those first 11 laps. So, yeah, it was cool to see Johnson do something that I haven't seen in a while, which is take the lead and lead some laps. And also, he gained 46 points at the end of the day. So hats off to you. So hats off to you, Johnson. He was leading until the rain came. Yep, we had lightning, and the next thing you know, there was a massive downpour. Holy shit! So that happened, but at least NASCAR did a good job of waiting until the rain passed through and all that, and we managed to get back racing. And we didn't see the rain after the rain stopped. We didn't see it for the rest of the night. So hats off to you, NASCAR, for not calling the race until today. So we managed to get back racing, and it looks like that outside lane is pretty good on restarts, or maybe it's the inside, or it could be both. It's cool. Austin Dillon managed to get the lead back, but that was until Harvick, who obviously had the car to beat today, took the lead. And Harvick, I have nothing against Shirley, but Harvick, he was great all night. So it's the fact that he hasn't won a race this year. So I have to give hats off to you, Harvick. Kind of don't like him, or should I say I'm neutral, but yeah, at least Harvick had a strong running. Then we had then we had then once we got back to racing, Harvick obviously was dominant throughout the whole first stage, but then of course we had to make pit stops. Denny Hamlin, Larson, Soares, and them were among the drivers that led during the green flag pit stops in stage one. And it was going all good until Boyer spun with 2 to go in stage one, bringing out the caution. And for those who saw the race, I shouldn't have to say what happened because it was pretty obvious. He cut a left rear tire. Me, on the other hand, I slept through that last bit, but I managed to wake up just in time. One guy that got some stage points. Some of them were McDowell, Johnson, Dillon, Harvick, Byron, Bowman, and Kurt Busch. So good, hats off to them. Then stage 2 happened. 18 laps in. I think the fluid in turn 4, which brought out the third caution. I think it was for Quinhoff. Yeah, it was for Quinhoff. Yeah, he got DNF from that. Clint Boyer lasted for 90 until 95 to go when he had to take his car to the garage for I think the damage on the car, man, unfortunately took him out of the race. But yeah, that stuff happened. Then we went back racing with 53 to go in stage 2, and Harvick, who looked like the car to beat, held off a hard charging Chase Elliott for that stage 2 win. Larson got some points. Bowman, Johnson, Byron, Kurt Busch, Almirola, they got points. So yeah, that's what happened. And so, yeah. Then we went back to green. Stage 3 happened. We were going good, and then Harvick, who obviously had the car to beat today, he unfortunately had to hit the wall in turn 2. I was like, oh, Harvick's in the wall. And then caution came out. Yeah, and another thing is, the aero package, I think it played a role into how it affected everything. Everyone thought it wasn't gonna work, but I'm like, come on, give it a chance. Even I had doubts about it. I'm not gonna lie, I admit it. But after watching last night's race, I think this air package is starting to work, especially for the Chevrolets. They've been good the last couple of races. They just weren't winning races. We'd see Chevrolets like Byron and them start on pole, but they weren't. They would only get their asses whooped by the Fords and Toyotas of Gibbs and Penske. But Gibbs and Penske, yeah, they were up there, but they weren't as dominant as I thought they would. But anyways, so yeah, that was pretty fun. Then with 91 to go in stage 3, they obviously weren't going to make it to the end without pitting for tires. We saw drivers make quick pits, and let me see how many. Also, another thing is Chase Elliott. He finished 11th. He had a great car. It would matter if the tire changer hadn't got the air hose stuck around his leg, and it would have been. Yeah, several drivers. Oh yeah, Hemrick got a tire violation. No wonder why his run was. Then Denny Hamlin got a tire violation and one for too many men over the wall. Bubba Wallace, Josh Bilicki, Corey LaJoy, Landon Castle got some. So yeah. So now I see why Hemrick got screwed over. Yeah, Hemrick was having. Hemrick managed to recover. It wasn't a great result, but it was better than last. Finished 19th. Menard, who started 7th, got 20th. And also, during that run, we did. Wait, hold on. We saw Blaney, Stenhouse, and Harvick stay out, but they obviously had to pit. Bowman led 48 laps during stage 2, and of course he obviously had to pit, getting the lead to some. I thought the race was going to get screwed over, only to get. I thought it was going to be Ford Penske winning an undeserving race. If any of the Gibbs or Penske drivers won, regardless of who it was, I wouldn't have bothered doing a race review or a race reaction. But I'm glad it was someone else other than them. If it was Blaney, who's a Penske driver, or Eric Jones, I would have done a race review for them, however. Sorry guys, South Park's on. Sorry guys, South Park is on. But anyways, yeah. So Alex Bowman got, once the pit stop cycled around. Alex Bowman managed to get the lead. He had a 3-second lead over Larson, and the top 10 would have looked a lot better if Logano wasn't up there. I'm not saying kind of neutral at Logano, but whatever. At least Kamikaze's happy for Bowman. But anyway, we'll talk about him later. But yeah. So he had, and also lap traffic played a favor, and the lane choice you choose played a factor in Larson catching up to Bowman. The fact that Larson actually managed to get away from Logano, because if Larson and Logano battle all the way into the checkered flag, Bowman would just been like bye bye. But Larson managed. But when the thing is, I was trying like, do I choose Bowman or do I choose Larson? Well, I guess I have to wait and see. So yeah, and then with 8 laps to go, Larson gets a side draft off Bowman and managed to get the lead and pull away for like 0.5 of a second. But then Bowman managed to get a run on him and got back around Larson, and he was gone. And of course, the lap traffic obviously played a favor into that. So that's what happened. And yeah, Bowman managed to get away from Larson, and with that, Alex Bowman gets his first win of his career in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series after 133 races. Woo! Yeah! Hendrick's back, everybody. The question is, can they keep this up between now and the playoffs? We'll have to wait and see. Second, it's Bowman's first win of his career. First at Chicagoland. First this season. This win gets him into the playoffs. Guys did a burnout only to get his car stuck in the mud. Busch did the same thing when he first won there back in 08 when there was a rain delay there. And also, thank God, Chicagoland had lights for a night race. It's Hendrick's second win this season. The only driver, Hendrick driver, other than Chase Elliott, to get a win this season for Chevrolet and Hendrick. And yeah, it was a great run for Chevrolet all around. And Chevrolet was dominant all day. I know Harvick was dominant, but Chevrolet proved everyone wrong. Also, Bowman led 88 laps in last night's race, which I kind of find is a coincidence. But yeah, so yeah, very entertaining race. I give this race like 10 out of 10. So yeah, so hats off to those guys, and I expect the TV ratings to be up this for this race. So. And also, yeah, so that's what happened. So, yeah, lots of good things happened last night. For all those who are not watching NASCAR this year, after last year, you guys are missing out. I'm not gonna call anyone out. I'm just saying, but anyways, yeah, it was. But at least I hope you're watching through looking at it through social media. So yeah. So anyways, let's go through the results. So Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson, first and second. Congrats Bowman on the win again. By the way, before I get into the rest, this is the 88's first win in 4 years, and the first one without Dale Jr. I know Bowman's first win could have came 3 years ago at Phoenix, but shit happens. But anyways, yeah, Bowman's the first driver other than June to get a win in that 88 car, and I find it impressive. But anyways, yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen the 88 car win. Well, they just did. But anyways, let's get into it. So Bowman, Larson, Logano, your top three. Jimmy Johnson, I have to give a tip of the hat and applause. Great run, 4th place. Great points day for Jimmy Johnson. I expect more out of this between now and the playoffs, and of course in the playoffs. But anyways, yeah, great run, Johnson. Keep this up, Johnson. You're gonna go make yourself a winner eventually this year. Yeah. And yeah, he led 10 laps in this race. So good for him. And great for Hendrick as a whole, too. All of them finished in the top 12. Top 11, more specifically. But anyways, yeah, so Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney, 5th and 6th. Eric Jones, 7th. Byron, 8th. Truex, 9th. And Pulsar Austin Dillon somehow managed to get a top 10. So, good job, Dylan. See some. De Benedetto with that great run last week at Sonoma finished 27th, but you know how it is. Small team, got a lot to work, got a lot left. But anyways, guys, I'm going to call it off here. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell down below to get notifications for all my videos. And with that, we'll see you all this weekend at Daytona. I'm probably going to do real race reactions for Daytona this week. And with that, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Until then, have a good one. Goodbye, everybody. Go Bowman.